The Fox Carolina Investigates is also looking into why the Greenville Police Department seized thousands of dollars after a robbery and is still holding on to the cash years after the crime.
The victim says she was robbed of more than $20,000 in another state. So here's the question. How did it end up with Greenville Police, and why is she still fighting to get it back? To explain, here's Scotty Hunter.
If you're a victim of a crime, you expect the police to help. But Tamia Sims-Irby says they haven't helped her.
It's definitely a nightmare.
Back in 2022, she graduated from high school, moved to Atlanta, and was making a life for herself. That's when 4 men robbed her.
I still have scars from being pistol whipped. It was chaos. It was just too much going on. I was stabbed. I was robbed for a significant amount of money.
They stole thousands of dollars from her and raced back to Greenville. That's when police picked them up and seized the cash. Sims-Irby said the men pleaded guilty in the case back in 2023, and she thought she would get her money back. But 3 years later, it's still in lockup at the Greenville Police Department.
I've been dealing with this for 3 years. I'm 21 today. This happened when I was 18 years old.
She can't understand why her money would still be tied up at the police department, so she hired an attorney and filed this lawsuit to get it back. The only problem, even if she does get it back, Sims-Irby says she won't get all of her money because of legal fees.
Do you feel like you're being victimized again by the police department?
Yes, because it's like, what is y'all issue? Because why won't y'all just give the money back to me?
Sims-Irby tells me she's tried to call the police department over and over again, but has gotten nowhere.
All they're doing is sending me out with a little card, phone numbers on the back. I'm calling. It's hard to reach out. I have to wait days later to get a phone call.
Finally, she says, because they did not want to give the money to the wrong person, she was told to take it to court and get an order from a judge.
Their final solution was file a civil suit. And then when I filed a civil suit, then what?
Fox Carolina Investigates reached out to the Greenville Police Department asking why it's taken so long for the money to be returned, whether the agency believes a court order is needed, and whether it should be on the victim to make that happen. A spokesperson told us the agency would not comment because of the active lawsuit.
It's a unique case.
So we spoke with our legal analyst, Grant Varner, who calls the case complex. He says there are a lot of moving parts at play, but ultimately it comes down to whether Sims-Irby can prove the money is actually hers.
Well, the city of Greenville has an issue. Who do they return this cash to? How do they get it back in the hands of the rightful owner? And that's difficult to determine, and certainly the city doesn't want to be liable if they give the money back to Ms. Sims-Irby only for a couple of weeks later someone else to come along and say, hey, whoa, that was my money and I can prove it.
He says if the police department believes Sims-Irby got the money through illegal activity, the agency could have filed an intent to seize the cash, but it's unclear if that happened.
I don't see anything that indicates that's in play here or anyone's trying to seize the money.
Speaking of that money, Sims-Irby says whatever she gets will come up short.
With legal fees and trying to get the court involved, now she's going to be losing out on some of the money that originally she says was stolen from her.
I sympathize with her in that aspect. I do not think it's fair that she is going to be penalized trying to recover her funds, right? And it opens a lot of other, the door to a lot of other questions.
Sims-Irby also wants to know why the money is even being held at the Greenville Police Department in the first place. The robbery happened in Atlanta. The men were arrested in Greenville, but then sent back to Atlanta to face the charges.
Her question is, why did Greenville hold on to the money if their cases actually played out in Georgia?
That's a good question. It's hard to say why the money wouldn't have been transferred back to property and evidence in Georgia. It's possible Georgia said, we don't need it as evidence in the case. We've got what we need. And it could be the old colloquial hot potato. Nobody wants to deal with it. There's too many questions. It's somebody else's problem.
Either way, it is a problem for Sims-Irby. And while these questions likely play out in court, she tells me she's not backing down.
I'm not going to stop till I get my money because I don't feel like I should be funding a police department.
Now, that was Scotty Hunter reporting. Now, while the Greenville Police Department would not answer our questions about this case, they do have 30 days to respond to the lawsuit after being served. We do know they were served on May 13th.
Trailhand Bill, reporting live from South Florida. I wish, man, God is my witness, I can show y'all my view right here. It is nothing even spectacular. It's just a regular view of South Florida, and it's a very beautiful place. I know there are many places like this in the world, so praise God for that. Yeah, man. Man, I want to see. That's the thing when I tell y'all, I'm not like the regular creator, cop watcher, auditor, whatever category I fall into, man. I'm just a human being who talks a lot and doesn't mind sharing my opinion, and sometimes that is very alienating. People don't always want to hear the truth when it doesn't coincide with what they're programmed to believe. You see what I'm saying? Or they don't want to hear opposing opinions. Let me say that, because obviously all of my opinions aren't truth. But yeah, people just, especially the world we live in right now, man, that's why you got so many different outlets, and people just run to the outlets who are already saying what they want to hear. You know what I mean? And then you get one big amen corner. You see what I'm saying? One big yes vacuum. And I don't really rock like that, man. I like to be around people who are thinkers, and if I have a thought, no matter how deep it is or deep I am into it, they're willing to challenge it. All right, cool. I'm just setting the program here, setting the stage for some shit that I ain't gonna say about this video, because I know we're supposed to be all anti-cop over here, and we're not supposed to speak any truths about the people involved in these situations. But I tell you something, I got some thoughts about how an 18-year-old gets $20,000 in Atlanta. Or any major city. And again, I don't listen, shout out to Shorty if she ever sees this video. I don't mean any disparaging things towards you or about you. I'm just saying people are gonna wonder how 18-year-old gets $20,000, and it could be like today, man, these kids got millions of dollars from sitting at home in front of a computer. So it could be any, you know, type means that she got this money, man. Let me relax on that and tell you guys that before I moved to South Florida, right before I moved to South Florida, I had my place in Savannah, Georgia. Greenville is like 4 hours away, 4.5, 3.5, depending on how you drive. I actually relocated there, and I was managing a warehouse up there. I was managing a warehouse in Greenville. To this day, I have family members in Greenville. My father used to stay in Greenville. My mom, I ain't gonna give out too much of my personal information, but I am semi-familiar with the area because I'm from Georgia, but it's right across the bridge. You see what I'm saying? And Georgians spend a lot of time in that part of South Carolina. So again, right before I moved to Florida, I was still paying for my place in Savannah, but I would drive home only on the weekends because I was managing a warehouse in South Carolina Monday through Friday. So about 2 times out of the month, I would go back to Savannah just for the weekend to sleep in my bed. So again, very country area. Now they got like downtown where it's a lot going on, but it's a country town, bro. It's just not a lot. It's one of the bigger cities up there, but it's still very country. And when I say country, I'm not talking down. I'm not talking about a mental state. I'm gonna get to the video. I'm talking about just the landscape. You see what I'm saying? It's not an open place where you're going to see a lot of businesses everywhere. You see a lot of fields, a lot of farm animals, things like that. And with that does come a mindset. It's a small town mindset where we do what the hell we want to do. Let's just get to the meat and potatoes, since I waste so much damn time talking about me and my life experience. Well, we know where the hell this money at, fam. We know where the hell this money at. I've had my own experience with law enforcement back in the day. That ain't y'all business. I ain't gonna get deep into that. A lot of people, if you go to the comment section of this news report, tell their experiences with law enforcement, taking their property, taking their cash, and then it disappears. I've covered stories where law enforcement officers get busted. I just was watching one, I didn't cover it, but they take evidence out of the evidence room, be it drugs, cash, or other property, and then they use it for their personal gain and personal reasons. And that's all that happened here. It makes no damn sense that y'all, and you know the thing that gets me about these motherfuckers, man, 100% of them build up platforms on transparency. We want to be transparent to the public. We want to build relationships with the public. That's done through transparency. But these motherfuckers always, when they clearly dead ass in the wrong, they can't talk about it. They won't talk about it. It's being an investigation. This time they got the out, oh, we can't talk about it because of the lawsuit. Well, motherfucker, why y'all wasn't talking about it before the lawsuit? Shorty say every time she try to holler at y'all, all y'all do is give her a damn card with a number on the back that y'all ain't gonna answer. Remind me of that damn family up there in Atlanta. Y'all raided their house and it was the wrong house. And after y'all tore them people's house apart and pointed guns at their child, y'all just gave them a damn card to call tomorrow. Cops are some of the most cowardly motherfuckers walking the earth. American cops. I'm not saying there aren't other cowardly government officials out there in this country and others, but these motherfuckers is cowards. Because ain't no way in hell I'm about to be no law enforcement officer. Slow down. Shout out to the viewers, man. If you're new here, if you subscribe, that's why I gave y'all that whole I'm just human with my opinion thing. Don't come over here looking for what you get in them other damn channels. You're only gonna get a human who got some damn opinions. That's it. Now, where was I at? There is just almost no way in hell, certainly, forget almost, unless God forces me to, I'm gonna be a part of agencies like this, and I see how they treat people, and I'm just going to sit back and watch this shit. Like I say, I believe in good cops, and I'm a hypocrite because I waver on this, but good cops exist. The issue is they won't be cops for long, because their moral values will overtake the bullshit that you gotta overlook to be a Johnny. So they're either going to be, which I would be, they're either going to be ostracized for trying to do the right thing in that criminal, corrupt-ass gangbanging organization, or they're going to quit because they just can't stomach the bullshit. I'm going to be raising noise to the high heavens. Boy, why the hell we just got this? I'm going to be at the damn media outlets. I'm going to be at the local news station down there in Greenville, South Carolina. I'm going to be calling Atlanta. What the hell y'all mean? We supposed to be good servants of the public here. What the hell y'all mean y'all ain't got nothing to do with this? Why aren't y'all outraged about us as an organization? Because this reflects on all police departments throughout America, because we already put a bad taste in the mouths of America. Why y'all ain't getting on the damn news with me saying, boy, we got that, they got her money down there, and that don't represent how we operate. The reason is because all of them motherfuckers is corrupt. The ones who involve themselves directly in activities like this, and the ones who just overlook it. You can't give me no smiling ass playing with the kids, cops, and think I'm gonna think they good. Fuck you. Why you got time to sit up there and smile with the kids? Listen, you did that for 30 minutes on camera to look good to the public. Why don't you split that into 15 minutes, and then why don't you put the other 15 minutes into investigating some of this corrupt ass shit your partner's doing? Ain't no way in hell this lady's supposed to be going through all this to get her damn money. And that's all y'all trying to do. Y'all done did some shit with it. It's gonna come up, oh, it was a loss. Now the taxpayers got to pay her back for it. She need to sue y'all ass, which she shouldn't have to do, for whatever she can that she went through mentally and psychologically because of this. And then y'all need to have to pay for her attorney and legal fees. This type shit, even though one of the homies say, yo, bro, you just got my sub because you funny. I be telling jokes and trying not to get too pissed off and praising God for life, but it's a range of emotions I go through covering these stories. And it is happiness for the times and the present places and things that God has given us. And it's a duality there, because we can conflate the issues because the issues are conflated. And we can talk about the bullshit that's going on and how it need to be addressed. There's no way in hell I should be 12 minutes in. I'm out of here, fam. We know what happened to the damn money. We know these Johnnies are corrupt. I'm sick and tired of these attorneys, whether they be defense or prosecutors, these legal analysts, the FOPs, the former, man, I don't give a fuck who y'all are. All y'all on the same team. Y'all work together. Y'all work in the same perimeters. And then y'all get on camera and try to bullshit. Even the media, y'all get on camera and try to bullshit the American public like we just supposed to bite in the poison and say it's apple pie because y'all willing to tell us it is. Get that lady her damn money, call these coward motherfuckers what they are, and let's actually get to serving each other as Americans no matter what profession we work in and or don't. Man, this shit pissed me the hell off, fam. It's Friday. I ain't gonna be pissed off my whole Friday. Y'all enjoy y'all time. I'm out. This ain't even happening in y'all city. Y'all just robbed that lady like folks ain't supposed to give a damn. Degenerate ass heroes. Thank you if you made it this far. If you liked the video, feel free to hit that thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it. If you care to go a little further than that, maybe even subscribe, hit the notification bell. Check out a few of the other videos on the channel. Either way, y'all be safe.